So what's up guys? Guess who? Amazon in the house. It's new dialogue. Okay. So welcome to As Group and we have one another tutorial which you are wanting it for most probably. Many times about the scroll bar and the scroll view and about the scroll list of the dancing line level menus. So you from the earlier video I've seen that we have made a video. So I think I have made the mistake and I have tripped it and you can see that this upper part of the line is not getting out, so that I wanted and I got it and I told you how to do that. And just I made other other two clips like the last video, only I have changed the material as such, but they are just same. You can, for you it may differ as for different levels, but for tutorial purpose I just changed the material for once. So let's boot up Unity. So I have Unity here. Let's I have nothing like normal image. It's normal some just a scene file. Earlier we have seen it. And I have just disabled it. And also I have removed the main camera scripts for VR capture, which we used for the what uh, capturing the video inside the editor. So go to game. First you have to choose the Android. Means I have made a custom resolution aspect ratio. I've just hit the plus button and just edited some things and labeled it as Android, and you can see my resolution is 750 into 1034. As for I there are more high resolution aspect ratios, but I think for my phone you can say like that only. So let's go to scene, and we have all disabled it, nothing, just disable it for once. You don't need any of this, or just delete it. I'm not deleting it for future purposes. So let's import our three videos. Is it done? Yeah, it's done. So first you will need to create some render textures which will transfer, or you can say convert the video into texture and render it in Unity. So just follow me, add some render textures. Where is render texture? There it is. Name it RT1 and press Ctrl D to copy those. And you can see the resolution is not as such you need. It's 256 and 256, but you don't need that. It will be somewhere 1366 into 768 for my videos. But sorry, okay. 1366 768. Most probably you must edit this one, then you duplicate so that it will be same. That's a mistake for me. Okay, that's fine. Go to materials and add create a material which will render it to Unity. Render texture is for converting it the video to texture, but you need one material so that you can texture in some images. So go to name it somewhat RTS render texture or, and you go to shader under sprites. It will be default and leave it as it is. Don't do anything with it. Okay, fine. So as far as I know, let's see, we need to create a scroll view, right? And just perfectly follow me. Do not mess with any of the values. Follow me, which I am telling, and just copy that. Nothing else. Okay. First, we will create one canvas. Done. Then we will create one image and name it scroll list. One. Just stretch it in all over. You can press Alt and do that. Fine. Then add another image and name it viewport where to be seen. Done. And first disable the image to see the viewport size. So it's the size of the viewport, right? But we don't want in that small view our levels to be shown, so I will make it bigger. Yeah, and they're just spotting the screen, and I will just turn on the image of the score list. Okay, fine. Next, we will create another folder by image, which will be content. Store our contents. So just you don't need this image of for once, but you need the viewport image. So add a mask here. Mask helps you to keep the image but not rendering the color. So if you just disable this show mask graphic, the white color will be gone, but you cannot see because scroll list is white. So I will disable the image of the scroll list because you don't need that. You can see it's invisible. Then now you are thinking that I made the render textures and the material. You will know right now. First, now we will one by one create the contents of our levels. So first go to UI and tap to raw image. Fine. And go to textures. You will find our texture I made it in material, I suppose. No, in the UI. Here it is. Over that render texture. Fine. And I have made the material RTS over here and add one video player here, which will play the video. And first level, first video done. And here you can see the target texture. And now if you start play, you can see it's pretty much big. So we will just decide the raw image. That looks fine. I think that looks fine. You can edit it more like that. Now we have just something to add in those viewport, scroll list, and contents. Go to content, okay, and you have to add a vertical layout group. Just follow me, and nothing will go wrong. Fine. We will later on change the spacing, but for child alignment will be upper center. Fine. Done. You don't need to mess with it. Now add again another component, name it content size filter, and you will add these two. Now in content size, just horizontal fit will be minimum size, vertical fit will be minimum size, and that's it. And change the content pivot y-axis to be 1, and you are done. Go to scroll list, add a scroll rect script, which is already there. The content, we have made it, just drag it down here. The viewport, just drag it down here. Okay, that's too much down. And go to the movement as lamp. It will be not a horizontal one, but a vertical one. So let's see. So here it is our level. Just looking as fine as that. So that's okay. Now we need to add those another three levels. So there is our first raw image. So let's name it level one, and just tap Control D and name it level two. You can see the spacing is automatically done. It is at 0. I will tell you how to minimize or making the spacing like bigger because the levels are too far away. So we have our levels right now. Now you can see that videos are same. So is as real that just swap those as per number. So we have the render texture 2, we have texture this one. In video player it will be 2, and the camera texture will be render texture 2. Done. For the third one, our in raw image texture will be render texture 3, video will be 3, and the target texture will be render texture 3. Don't mess with the material, it will be always be RTS. I told you leave that material as it is. So our content is created. So you can see where is the spacing. I think in the scroll list, inside the scroll rect, sorry, the viewport, you can see the spacing is done. So first let me render those levels. Okay, it's rendering done. Most probably, yeah, the renderings are done. So let's decrease or increase the spacing. See, it's going down, but I need something this side that will do. So let's start the level, and you can see it by scrolling the level up. You can just scroll the levels up and down like that, but the levels are not looping. So stop the play button, go to level 1, turn on loop. Hey, yep, and let's turn on the level, and you will see these videos are looping slowly, and it says looping fine. Our level 2 and level 3. Now it's duty of yours to add buttons, add some script so that you can change to screens, and add some text file like you have done some diagrams here. I have discussed in earlier video how to show that and how much level you have created. So it's done, and if you want scroll bar, wait a sec. That's our view for that. So let me make it thin, right down sidewise here, and let me make one scroll bar, but it will be inside scroll list, not inside viewport. So tap on scroll list, Y, scroll bar, and here it is. And it will be most probably left to right now, top to bottom, and we will size it up. You can make your own UI to for the scroll bar. Just replace those handle and the normal images of the sliding area. So that's it, and I think I will prefer it by doing I think this. Yes, you can make it invisible by just disabling the image script in the scroll bar. And the most important thing, go to scroll list, and as a vertical scroll bar, grab down right. Yeah. And it will not be permanent, it will be auto hide, means if there is only one level or anything is there no other level, then it will start, it will auto hide the scroll bar or it will show it. So let's play. Right there you can see the scroll bar. Maybe I think we can change it to bottom, yeah, bottom to top, so that it runs inversely as per real life. If we make the scroll bar down, the level goes up. So right there, and you can add as many as level as that. I will just show you by copying it, like in the contents, selecting levels, Control T D. same levels. And let's start. Let's see levels by levels. It's your duty to add buttons and UIs for as per as your level design, like that. And if you want there some buttons or coin view, just decrease the viewport size. Most probably the viewport just turn into very big one. Just make it smaller. Do it earlier. Don't make the levels first. Include the levels late. But first resize it as per as your need for your UI, and we are as good as that. And we have made the scroll view with a scroll bar. So easy and fun. Yeah, you can just use the mouse to do that, or you can use the scroll bar like that. That's is looking smooth. So thank you guys. And we have done with our new tutorial. We will save this on the screen and have a nice day. And thank you. And subscribe to our channel as group. And do like and share for your dancing friends. And we have completed with our tutorials. Mention me. I think our friend said bye to me. Let me enter to the squad if I play. And we have our Q&A channel. If you see me there, just join me and ask any question. You can see Sambo also there. So thank you guys. Like and subscribe and share too.